Planning your first trip to Rome? You're about to walk through 3,000 years of history, art, and pasta heaven. Over the next few minutes, I'll take you to 10 places every first-time visitor should see, and I'll share quick tips to dodge crowds and save cash. 1 starter hack. Rome's public fountains, the Naisoni, pump cold drinking water all day, so keep a refillable bottle handy. Let's jump in.
Number 10. The Spanish Steps.
135 marble stairs connect the Trinità dei Monti church to Piazza di Spagna. Show up at sunrise, the stone glows pink, and you'll share the scene with maybe 3 locals, 2 photographers, and a few pigeons. Snap your photos, then keep moving. City wardens fine people who sit too long. For a bonus 5-minute detour, duck into the Keats Shelley house on the right side of the piazza. €6 buys a peek at first editions by the Romantic poets and a quiet room with a view. Before leaving, slip behind the church for a free lookout point over Rome's rooftops. Spagna Metro is 50 meters away if you need to hop across town.
Number 9. Castel Sant'Angelo.
Built as Emperor Hadrian's mausoleum, then a fortress, later a papal refuge, today a compact museum stacked with Roman sarcophagi, medieval armor, and Renaissance frescoes. Follow the spiral ramp to the roof for one of Rome's best panoramas. A small cafe up top serves espresso with a side of St. Peter's Dome. Buy the combined Colosseum plus Castel ticket online and save a few euros. Golden hour is photo gold, and summer weekends sometimes feature courtyard jazz for under €10. Check the schedule.
Number 8. Trastevere.
Cross Ponte Sisto and you're suddenly in Trastevere, a pocket of Rome that feels like its own little town. Laundry flaps between ochre buildings, vines climb every balcony, and the streets smell of espresso and wood-fired dough. Follow your nose to I Suppli on Via di San Francesco a Ripa. €2 buys a molten mozzarella rice ball that might ruin you for snacks back home. Duck into the 12th century Basilica di Santa Maria. Golden mosaics glitter even by candlelight, and entry is free. On Sundays, the nearby flea market spills onto Viale Trastevere, perfect for hunting vintage vinyl, film cameras, or just people watching over a plastic cup of local wine. When the light turns amber, climb Janiculum Hill, 15 steady minutes, to catch the city blushing at sunset. And if you time it right, hear the noonday cannon echo across the rooftops.
Number 7.
The Catacombs on the Appian Way. Summer heat got you wilting? Go underground. The Catacombs of San Callisto, or San Sebastiano, sprawl for kilometers beneath Rome's oldest road, and stay a steady 15 degrees Celsius year-round. €10 buys a 40-minute guided walk through tunnels lined with early Christian symbols and legends. Check the calendar first. Both sites close on Wednesdays and take a midday break. Ride bus 118 from the Colosseum, or rent a bike and follow the basalt stones of the Appia Antica. After the tour, stop at the nearby Circus of Maxienus ruins, free, uncrowded, and perfect for a picnic.
Number 6. Piazza Navona.
Once a 1st century racetrack, today it's Rome's most photogenic open-air lounge. The oval still traces Domitian's Stadium, and if you stand at either end, you can almost picture chariots thundering past. 3 fountains star in the center, but Bernini's Fountain of the Four Rivers steals every camera. The Nile hides his face beneath a veil. The Danube leans into the papal coat of arms. The Ganges grips an oar, and the Rio de la Plata recoils from a snake. Daytime is lively with caricature artists and splashing kids, yet the piazza shines after 9 p.m. when tour buses roll out. Lamplight turns the water silver. Buskers trade pop covers for soft jazz, and you can actually hear each splash echo off the facades. Need caffeine without the tourist markup? Walk 1 block to Sant'Eustachio il Caffè. Order standing at the bar and pay local prices. Before you leave, step into the church of Sant'Agnese in Agone. Free, almost empty, and a Baroque ceiling that feels like a private art show.
Number 5. The Pantheon.
Almost 2,000 years old, still the world's largest unreinforced concrete dome. Walk through the bronze doors, look up at the oculus, watch sunlight glide across marble. It's free before 5 p.m, then €5 after. On the left wall, nod to Raphael's tomb. Beside him rest 2 Italian kings. If you're in town on Pentecost Sunday, firefighters drop thousands of rose petals through the oculus. 5 minutes of pure magic. Download the official audio guide the night before. It runs offline and saves you waiting in line for headsets.
Number 4. The Trevi Fountain.
Rome's biggest Baroque fountain, fed by an ancient Roman aqueduct. Toss 1 coin over your right shoulder to come back to Rome, 2 coins for love, 3 for marriage. City crews collect thousands of euros a day and donate the money to local charity, so your wish does some good. Go about 7 a.m. for clear photos and cooler air, or after midnight when the lights glow and crowds thin. Keep an eye on your bag in tight spaces. Hungry? Walk to Antico Forno on Via delle Murate for warm pizza bianca, or hit San Crispino nearby for gelato made without artificial flavors.
Number 3. The Roman Forum and Palatine Hill.
Enter through the Arch of Titus, then walk the Via Sacra past the Temple of Saturn, the Curia, Rome's Senate House, and the Vestal Virgin's Courtyard. Pause at the rostrum where Mark Antony eulogized Caesar. Then duck into the towering Basilica of Messentius. Climb Palatine Hill, birthplace of Rome, and later the Emperor's address. Tour Augustus's frescoed house, and pop into the small air-conditioned Palatine Museum for marble portraits most visitors miss. From the Farnese Gardens lookout, you'll get a postcard view of the Forum below and Circus Maximus beyond. Fill your bottle at the Nazzone near the House of Augustus, grab a shaded bench, and picture ruling an empire from this very ridge. Number 2. The Vatican Museums, Sistine Chapel, and St. Peter's Basilica. 7 kilometers of galleries. Enough art to overwhelm a hard drive. Book the 9 a.m. slot online, walk straight to the Sistine Chapel, and soak up Michelangelo's ceiling before the room fills. Then loop back through Raphael's rooms and the Hall of Maps. Shoulders and knees must be covered everywhere. Security is strict. When you exit the museums, head into St. Peter's Basilica, the world's largest church and home to Michelangelo's Pieta. Entry is free, but the queue is shortest after 4 p.m. The same dress code applies. For a postcard panorama, pay €8 to climb all 551 steps, or €10 for the elevator plus 320 steps to the dome. If you want a glimpse of the Pope, plan for the Wednesday morning general audience or the Sunday noon Angelus in St. Peter's Square. Both are free, but arrive early and bring ID. Summer Fridays offer late-night museum openings. Cooler air and lighter crowds change the whole vibe. Budget 3 to 4 hours here. Rushing means missing half the magic and most of the air-conditioned benches.
Number 1. The Colosseum.
Built in 80 AD, this giant amphitheatre seated more than 50,000 Romans for gladiator fights, animal hunts, and even staged naval battles when engineers flooded the arena. Buy a time ticket online, same price as the ticket window, skip the long line. The standard ticket also covers the Roman Forum and Palatine Hill for 24 hours. If budget allows, upgrade for arena floor or underground access. You will stand where fighters waited and see the lift shafts that brought animals up through trapdoors. Large bags, glass bottles, and tripods are not allowed, and everyone passes a security scan, so pack light. For the best exterior photo, stand at the northeast overlook about 1 hour before sunset. Golden light pours through the arches, and crowds thin out. After your visit, walk 5 minutes to the Ludus Magnus ruins. Free from the sidewalk, this was the main gladiator training school, and most visitors miss it.
These are 10 essential stops for your debut visit to Rome, each with a shortcut to make your day smoother. Save the list. Share it with a travel buddy and enjoy every espresso-fueled minute in the eternal city. If this helped, tap like or subscribe so I can keep making practical travel guides. Safe travels, and grazie for watching.